I think with horses, I wanted to do more, but I had a lot of fear and a lot of fear that was deep within myself. And I think not knowing how to take a step forward, desperately wanting to, but not knowing how to take a step forward and really not being aware of what was blocking me. Because what I think was blocking me, what isn't what I thought was blocking me. I could use a lot of excuses why she could do it and I could be in the background. A lot of fear and anxiety of getting hurt, which wasn't true. And then really being frightened to get on, which now sounds mad because I can't wait to get on. But a fear to get on and then take the next step. So to me, I think I saw riding and enjoying my horse as being going from nothing to everything. And I didn't see the baby steps I needed to take in between. And that step was just too much for me to face. When you're in the moment of maybe anxiety and stress and insecurity, you don't actually know what the trigger is because you're bound up more with the emotion and the feeling. You are with how you can fix things. And I think you need somebody to help you work through those steps. I could always ride. I just didn't think I could. And I don't know how I got there, Chris. I really, because I've never fallen off. I've never hurt myself badly. So I don't actually think any horse has done anything to me to make me feel that way. But I just did. I just did feel that way. I don't think I was so much aware of it until you asked me on one of the courses about my feelings. And I said I don't have any. And I didn't realise how much I had blocked off how I felt about things. When you asked me, it nearly knocked me off my seat because I thought, I don't have feelings. How could I have feelings? I don't. So it was a question you posed, and it was a straightforward, simple question. But it's something I hadn't even thought about. And also then to start taking the steps that maybe pushed me a little bit out of my boundaries and comfort zone, but didn't take me to where it just pushed me into anxiety. So I think when we started on the course, all I did was get on. And that might sound like a really little thing, but to me it was massive. And then I think we started riding and we only needed a small space. We didn't need a huge space and working on the spiral. And quite often on a night, I'd just get on and off, on and off. And that was the start. That was actually you can get on. And that probably took me 2 or 3 months of getting on and just walking maybe 10 strides. It wasn't a lot.
Yeah.
And then the in-hand work helped a lot because I think it helped the horse start to trust me. And again, trying to tune into them and trying to have a little bit of feeling when I had none. There's no reason not to trust me, but I think I gave off a lot of anxiety, which pushed them away. And I got on and I just walked around. I didn't do much. And I just thought, this is my happy place. This is where I feel really, really good. They can sometimes push me out of my comfort zone, but not enough to make me really scary. And now, if they get uptight, I can look after them a little bit, Chris, which is something I never thought I could. I used to freeze on the spot. Anything I saw a dog coming from 3 miles away or anybody approaching, creeping round the corner, I'd see it before the horse saw it. So now I can actually reassure them that everything's okay. I think this has been more a journey about me than about the horse, but the horses are coming into play now. I think it made me look at myself and face my fears a little bit. And until I'd started taking baby steps to do what I was frightened of and being a little bit more comfortable with that step by step, I couldn't get into the riding bits. And you're going to be super excited now because all what's on my mind is how I can do a flying change.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You're going to go flying.
And what started as wanting to do horses was really about a personal journey for me. And then the outcome of that is all the doors are opening with my horses. So for my age, like I'm 60 this year, to actually um, feel like I am part of it, not at the back end of the ride, and I can join in
Mhm.
and actually have the ability to know what is in my comfort zone, but not staying within my little bubble that I can't get on. That's saying, no, I'm not going to gallop around there because I'm not ready for that. But I'm quite happy to canter around and I'll do what you say. But I can say to the instructor, no, I'm not quite there yet. But it's it's not saying I can't do it. It's saying I'm not there yet. I'm on
Mhm.
my journey and I'm getting there. Um,
Excellent. So it sounds
so
like
long, long way, Chris.
you've come a long, long way. It sounds like you've got a lot of confidence, a lot of ability to discern what's best for you, what's best for your horse, and see that it's self-trust, the self-confidence, the relying on yourself as being a resourceful human being is wonderful.
Yes, I'm super thankful, Chris. All the training's there and the help's there from you, Chris. It's how much fun you have along the way and how much you learn. And it has to be enjoyable for you and your horse, because if neither of you are enjoying it and having fun, um, you're not going to get to the end destination. And I used to think actually getting to this particular thing was what it was all about. And it's really not. It's about the learning as you get there. And that's what I'm having the real enjoyment about, Chris, the learning and the discovery.
Oh, you're welcome. That's wonderful to hear. Once you realize it, I think that's the moment of your transformation. All you need is to feel hum. All you need is to experience that. And if your horse is feeling hum and you're feeling, whether it's just loading in a trailer or getting on and off or walking or riding a flying change, if both of you are experiencing that, that's all you need.
He tried his little heart out for me in the last session we had. And I got off thinking, I'm so thankful. I've done in hand work with him and followed the steps. And some people can never get that. I'm just really interested to where we can get to, Chris.
And so, what was the transformation then? I mean, you touched on it a little bit. What was it from going from the anxiety and not really knowing what it was that was holding you back and why you were stuck, to what was it that changed your whole experience within the course?
I think the conversations with you, letting go some of my demons and some of my fears.
Mm-hmm.
And as I say, it was me that needed to change, not the horse. It was more about a personal journey for me,
Mm-hmm.
linked with what I wanted to do, which was with the horse, and it all just is coming together, Chris.
Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. That's excellent.
It's a huge change for me that opened doorways to address my fears, to address what was blocking me in my mind and my life, and remove some of that guilt and pain from my past that actually was consuming me more than it ever needed to do, but I couldn't let go of. And I think it's completely let go. So past traumas, past stuff you hang on to, just all gone.
So now if someone was to think about joining our program, what would you say to them if they were deciding?
I think if you're struggling like I was, and want to try a different approach in terms of teaching, your course was very radically different to anything that I've seen available. And it works beautifully online. The network is really good. The camaraderie in the Facebook groups are good. That even though I'm working full time, and I know when I enrolled for the course, I thought I'm not going to have time to fit this in. But what I've taken away from what I did fit in is worth tenfold what I paid for the course, Chris, because it's opened up my life, my work. It's had a positive impact on work, and I'm living my dreams with my horse. So I'm super thankful. The course is suitable for anybody. But for me, it was about my learning about myself to then be better for my horse, and then developing that partnership and seeing that partnership and grow and unlocking the gates to what is possible for me and my horse, and really fulfilling that, which has been super, super amazing and super exciting. And makes me smile every day.
That's great. Oh, that's wonderful. That's super.
My public speaking has got better. Everything, yeah. And I'm more relaxed with people, more accepting.
Mhm, mhm.
Um, Hopefully a nicer person, actually, Chris. More tolerant.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been massive. It's been massive, and just really thank you.